Good morning, children. I would like to extend my warmest welcome to everyone to this section. As you all know, our whole world is going under lockdown, and because of this critical situation, the schools have decided to conduct classes through online. And here, our school also doing the same. I hope everyone are good and fit. So, what should I say? Okay, see, as per your timetable, you know that now we are having Hindi class. So, shall I start? Okay, before starting the class, I just want to give you some instructions. First thing, this is not like normal class, right? When you were in the school, when you were in the class, you were able to interact with me. But now it is not possible. So, while teaching, you may get many doubts and all. So, you just write down all the doubts, what all things you have. And later, after the section, I will be giving you chance to ask doubts, not for everyone, but for some of the selected students, I'll just call their names. So, to the person to whom I am calling, they have to answer, not all the students. So like that, we will interact after the class. And for other students, those who are not able to interact with me in this section, they can contact me personally. So those who have my phone number, they can contact me. They can, and those who have my phone number, they can share with others also. And you can personally clear your doubts, okay? So now we are starting the lesson. One minute, okay? Hello. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. So we are going to start the first lesson of our textbook, Vasant. And as you know, the lesson name is Wo Chidiya Jo. So before starting the lesson, I just want to introduce our poet. His name is Kedarnath Agrawal. He's a famous Hindi poet. See, this is the picture of Kedarnath Agrawal. His birth was on 1911 and he died 2000. And his birthplace is in Kamasin, Banda, Uttar Pradesh. Kamasin is the town name and Banda is the district and it belongs to Uttar Pradesh state. His famous writings are नींद के बादल, युग की गंगा, फूल नहीं रंग बोलते हैं, etc. So, this is the person, this is the poet, famous Hindi poet named Kedarnath Agrawal. Okay. Now, before going to the lesson, I'm just going to say about the lesson. Okay. See, at the bottom of your lesson, just turn the page. At the bottom of that lesson, you can see पाठ के बारे में. See, पाठ के बारे में, about the poem. कवि ने बताया है कि उसके स्वभाव में नीले पंखों वाली एक छोटी चिड़िया है. So here the poet is saying that in his character there is a small sparrow with blue color wings. Okay? So here see कवि ने बताया है कि means he has said that उसके स्वभाव में in his character नीले पंखों वाली एक छोटी चिड़िया है, a small sparrow with blue wings. So that is the meaning of that sentence. So next sentence, वो संतोषी है, अन्न से बहुत प्यार करती है. Should I? 1 minute. Huh? Sound problem ഉണ്ടെന്ന്. Okay, come back to the lesson. So here the poet want to say that in his character there is a small sparrow with blue color wings. And the second sentence said, वो संतोषी है, अन्न से बहुत प्यार करती है, वह अपनेपन के साथ कंठ खोलकर पुराने घने वन में बेरोक गाती है, मुँह बोली है, एकांत में भी उमंग से रहती है. So in this second sentence, he is saying that this small sparrow, it's very happy with what it has. It is satisfied with the food what it gets. And in the whole one, in the oneness, in the forest, it's happily living. And even in the loneliness, it keeps the hope. So that is the meaning of that sentence. And I'll just tell you the word meanings also. वह संतोषी है. संतोषी means satisfied. It is happy also you can say. अन्न से बहुत प्यार करती है. See the word अन्न. See अन्न. अन्न means grains. बहुत प्यार करती है. It loves grains means the bird love food. Okay. Then वो अपनेपन के साथ कंठ खोलकर पुराने घने वन में बेरोक गाती है. वो अपनेपन के साथ, अपनेपन means in itself. See the bird is alone and the bird in that loneliness in itself it is very free to sing. बेरोक गाती है means continuously without any break, without any stop. There is no one to stop the bird from singing. So the bird in itself is very happy and throughout it is singing. मुँह बोली है, बोली मीन्स अपने मन में जो आता है वो बोलती रहती है. That means whatever it comes in its mind, it used to sing, it used to say. एकांत में भी उमंग से रहती है. And in loneliness also, it lives happily with keeping the hope. Okay? उमंग means hope. वो उफनती नदी के विषय में जानकर भी जल की मोती सी बूंदों को चोंच में भर लाती है. सी वो उफनती नदी के विषय में जानकर भी, उफनती नदी, व्हाट यू मीन बाय उफनती नदी? डू एनीवन नो? Okay, I'll tell you. Ufanti Nadi means speedy river. See, the rivers used to flow in a very high speed, right? So in such high speed river also, with courage, with full courage, the small bird used to collect water which is required for its thirsty. Okay? So वो उफनती नदी के विषय में जानकर भी, even though the bird is aware of the speedy river, then also मोती सी बूंदों को चोंच में भर लाती है. मोती सी बूंद, मोती means pearls. So मोती सी बूंद means the drops in the quantity of pearl. It takes only a little quantity of water in its chonch. Chonch means beak. So that means the bird used to take only the water which is required for its thirsty. Next, उसे स्वयं पर गर्व है and the bird feels proud about itself. वो साहसी है and it is very courageous. उसे नदी से लगाव है. It love river. Why the bird love river? Because without water the bird cannot survive. So it love water. कवि ने अपने भीतर की कल्पित चिड़िया के माध्यम से मनुष्य के महत्वपूर्ण गुणों को उजागर किया है. So here in the last sentence the poet has said, कवि ने अपने भीतर की कल्पित चिड़िया, भीतर की means inside the poet he has just given a picture of imaginary bird. कल्पित चिड़िया means imaginary bird, और through that माध्यम से means through the imaginary bird मनुष्य के महत्वपूर्ण गुणों को उजागर किया है. He has just shown the important qualities of a human being. So what you have understood about the poem? Here the poet wanted to tell you that in each person we should possess the qualities like this bird. Here especially 3 qualities we have said, and what was that? First one was the quality of being happy with what food you have, and second was make happy even though you are alone, you have to be happy, and third was consume, save water. These 3 qualities are said here. Okay? So now we'll go to the lesson. We'll start. Okay. See, वो चिड़िया जो, that bird which. So here the poet is saying about the bird. So the bird which. That is the meaning of वो चिड़िया जो. Now the poem starts like this. वो चिड़िया जो चोंच मारकर दूध भरे जुंडी के दाने रुचि से रस से खा लेती है, वो छोटी संतोषी चिड़िया नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे अन्न से बहुत प्यार है. So I'll give you the word meanings. Here, what do you mean by chonch? Chonch means beak. What is the meaning of chonch? Beak. Chonch means beak. And दूध भरे means milky. Milky. M-I-L-K-Y. Then comes जुंडी के दाने. जुंडी means Jundi means jowar and bajra. Then comes ruchi se, with taste or with interest. Ruchi se, here you can give the meaning interest. Interest. And rasase means tastily, with taste. It eats its food with great interest. It enjoy its food. That is the meaning. वो छोटी संतोषी चिड़िया. संतोषी means satisfied, happy. नीले पंखों वाली, you know, the bird which has blue color wings. मुझे अन्न से बहुत प्यार है. Here अन्न means grains. दाने also means grains. Dane and anna, both word meaning is grain. Grains. Food grains are there, no? Same. Grains. So now I will explain the first stanza. See, वो चिड़िया जो चोंच मार कर दूध भरे जुंडी के दाने रुचि से रस से खा लेती है, वो छोटी संतोषी चिड़िया. नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे अन्न से बहुत प्यार है. So here the poet want to say through a imaginary bird that with the help of its beak it used to enjoy the taste of milky grains of jaw and bajra. Okay, then it says that I am happy with the food, with the grains, what is available around me, and I am the bird with blue color wings, and I love food grains. So that is the first stanza explanation. I hope you have understood. So here in this stanza, through this stanza, the poet want to give the first quality which a human being has to possess, and the quality is that we have to take enough food which is available around us. You are not supposed to go back of any other junk food and other food items. Okay, so the food which is available in your home, you have to be satisfied with that. That means a human being should live according to the food what it is available. Okay, we should not be much greedy about food. And now second stanza. So वो चिड़िया जो कंठ खोलकर बूढ़े वन बाबा की खातिर रस उंडेल कर गा लेती है, वो छोटी मुंह बोली चिड़िया, नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे विजन से बहुत प्यार है. And in this stanza, I think kantha word, you know what you mean by kantha? Throat, gala. In Hindi, we can say another word is there, gala. In English, we can say throat. Boodhe van baba. See here, Budha Van. Budha Van means the old forest. Baba, the Baba word is used for as respect. For showing respect towards the old forest, the Baba word is used. Ki khatir, for the sake of the old forest, ras undel kar ga leti hai. So khatir means sake, because of, and ras undelna. Undelna means to give out. Ga leti hai. Ga lena sings. So ras undelkar, by enjoying it, gives out its song. That means it sings. Okay. Ras undelkar ga lena means it enjoys its singing. वह छोटी मुंह बोली चिड़िया, नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, वो छोटी मुंह बोली चिड़िया. मुंह बोली means continuously speaking. And नीले पंखों वाली, पंखों we already had said here meaning पंख means wings. Then मुझे vision, vision means isolation, isolation. Isolated place we used to say, no? Isolation. I love isolation. I love being alone. That is the meaning. So now I will explain the stanza. वो चिड़िया जो कंठ खोलकर बूढ़े वन बाबा के खातिर रस उंडेल कर गा लेती है, वो छोटी मुंह बोली चिड़िया, नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे विजन से बहुत प्यार है. So here the bird is saying that I used to sing. I love enjoying. I love to sing for the sake of this old forest. Why the bird want to sing for the sake of the forest? Because the bird is living there. So it has an attachment towards the forest. See, the place where you live, your parents will be there, right? For the sake of your parents, you have to be happy. You have to do things which gives pleasure to them. It's the same way here, the bird also, what it does, it sings. With full enjoyment, it sings for the sake of the forest. To make the forest happy, the bird used to sing. The same way, even we have to act, we have to behave to make our parents happy. Okay? So, कंठ खोलकर बूढ़े बूढ़े वन बाबा की खातिर रस उंडेल कर गा लेती है. रस उंडेल कर मीन्स by enjoying. It used to sing. रस उंडेल कर गा लेती है. वो छोटी मुँह बोली चिड़िया, वो छोटी मुँह बोली चिड़िया, that small bird with its small mouth, it used to sing. नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, and I am the bird with blue wings. मुझे विजन से बहुत प्यार है. I love being alone. I love the isolation what is there in my place. So is it clear? So first stanza, and you know what was said in the first stanza. In the first stanza it was said that the food what is available in our surrounding, we have to be happy with that. We are not supposed to be greedy towards food. And in the second sentence it is said, second stanza it is said that we have to behave according to what our parents like. So that is the second stanza. Now we will go for the third one. Okay. See, in the third stanza, first I will tell you the word meanings. वो चिड़िया जो चोंच मारकर चढ़ी नदी का दिल टटोलकर जल का मोती ले जाती है, वो छोटी गर्बीली चिड़िया, नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे नदी से बहुत प्यार है. Here, चोंच मारकर we have already learned with its beaks, right? चोंच मारकर we have already learned with its beaks. चढ़ी नदी means speedy river. Speedy river. Okay? चढ़ी नदी का दिल means heart. That I think you know the meaning of dil is heart. And tatolna means grop. G-R-O-P-E. So what is the meaning of groping? Blindly searching for something is called groping. Okay? जल का मोती, मोती means pearl, ले जाती है वो छोटी गर्बीली चिड़िया. गर्बीली means proud. गर्बीली means proud. Garbili means proud. Then नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे नदी से बहुत प्यार है. So here in this stanza, the poet want to say that even though the bird know that the river flows in a very high speed, then also what it does, it is courageous to take enough water. The water in the quantity of a pearl. It used to take it from that and it used to drink it. And it love river. The bird love river because without water we human beings and even the birds, they cannot live. That's why the bird says that I love river. So is it clear? The stanza, is it clear? Once again I'll tell you. वो चिड़िया जो चोंच मारकर चढ़ी नदी का दिल टटोल कसी चढ़ी नदी का दिल टटोलना means it is just blindly searching a drop of water from the speedy river. Blindly it is searching for a drop of water. Okay, जल का मोती ले जाती है and it takes a drop of water. वो छोटी गर्बीली चिड़िया and that small bird which is much courageous. नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूँ, मुझे नदी से बहुत प्यार है. And I am the bird, small bird with blue wings. So this was the end of the poem. Okay. So now I'll show you the video of the same poem. Share my computer. Okay, thank you. Desktop. ഷെയറിംഗ് ആണോ? അല്ലല്ലോ. സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ? Hello. Now I'll play the song, how to sing this poem. Okay. There's a audio for you. You can hear the song. Okay. Okay. So that was the audio part. You have heard how to sing the song, that poem. Okay. Okay, so that was the audio part of our poem. Uh, you have you have heard how to sing that, so you can practice at home to sing also. And now I think I'll start the interaction section. So can you unmute your mic? Hello? Okay, okay. So do one thing. I'll just the person name whom I call. You have to just speak. Okay, not others. Only the person whom I call should speak. Okay. Okay. So I'm calling Adidev. Adidev. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Did you understand what I taught here? Okay. Can you hear? Okay. Did you understand? Okay. Any doubt you have? No. Okay. Do one thing. Just read the first stanza of the poem. Adidev, read the first stanza of the poem. Yeah. Read loudly. Okay. जुंडी के दाने Anna, double na is there, no? So you have to pronounce it as Anna, double na is there. So in, Anna say. Okay, shall I ask word meanings? Yeah. So what is the meaning of chonch? Okay. And doodh bhare means? Okay, good, fine. So now you can mute your video. Okay, mute your audio part. Now I'll call Adi Lakshman. Adi Lakshman? Okay, Adi Lakshman, can I ask? No need of mute, you just speak. No, I have to hear you. Okay, Adi Lakshman, second stanza you have to read, okay? Yeah. Lekar not, see, Undelkar. Okay, did you understand this stanza? Okay, so what the poet want to say through this stanza? Yeah, good. So, thank you. Okay, next I'll call Rida Sharif. Okay, Rida Sharif, next stanza. Can you read the next stanza? Okay, through this stanza, what the poet want to say? What the poet want to say? We have to. Enough? No, 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 no. See what is said in this same stanza. I am asking. I am not asking about the other stanza. In this stanza, through this stanza, poet want to say that the bird has taken only enough water to quench his thirsty. Right. So that means we have to save water. We should not waste water. Right. Is it clear? Okay. And did you understand the poem? Any doubt is there for you? Okay, fine. So I hope everyone have understood the poem. Everyone have understood the poem, I think so. And if anyone is having doubt, please contact me. Personally, you can contact me, okay? So we will meet. So this is the end of our section. We will meet in the next class. Thank you. Be safe. Bye. Yeah, bye.